Hello, this is just a short tutorial video. So this is for the sheets labeled B. It would be saying find a slope of each line. Now before we do that, there's a couple things you have to remember. Remember, in order to find a slope, slope is rise over run. You have to know it's the rise, how much does it go up and down, versus the run, how much does it go left or right. So that's one of those things you have to know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no forgetting. If you want to be successful, you have to know it's rise over run. The other thing you need to be able to identify is look at the slant of a line. If it slants, it starts out low on the left and it slants upward towards the right, that's a plus. And if I look at it from this direction, how it's highest on the left and it goes down to the right, that's a negative. And I always think about it as an airplane. As an airplane takes off, it's ascending, so it's gaining altitude, so it's rising. And then as it's going to go in for a landing, it's going from high to low. And so I think of it going that way, it's losing elevation as it's going down towards the runway. So that's the way I think of it. And that's the way I remember it. You can use that. You can think of your own way, but you have to know that if it slants up like this, it's going to be a positive slope, and if it slants down, it's got to be a negative slope. So we're going to do a couple of these together. So we want to find the slope of this line. What I would encourage you to do is draw in a growth triangle. In other words, go from the one dot and draw in a step like this. I call it a growth triangle because it ends up making a triangle. But you draw this. It will definitely help you out. So then count. How many does it go up? 1, 2, 3. So it goes up 3. And how many does it go over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for this worksheet, I would encourage you to put these numbers on your graph. So remember, we have to go, the slope is rise over run. So the rise is how much does it go up? And here it goes up 3. And how many does it go over? It goes over 6. Now, you can put 3 6 in there as your answer, or you can simplify that and simply say it is 1/2. So, look at the slant of the line now. See how it slants up like that? So that would be a positive slope. I can leave it just like this. So if we do the next one together, again, go from the dots, and it doesn't really matter how you draw in the growth triangle or the slope triangle. I just draw that. Now, you notice how it goes down 1. How many does it go over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it goes over 8. So remember, it's rise over run. So how much does it go up and down is 1. How much does it go left, right? 8. So I know it's going to be 1/8. But now look at the slope of this triangle. See how it slants down like that? That tells me it's going to be a negative. So a common mistake is people will get to 1/8, but they'll forget to put the negative sign in there. And that's something you have to keep track of and you have to be able to do. Now, sometimes when you create these, for example, if it goes up 4 and it goes over 2, just simplify that to 4 divided by 2 is 2. So write your slope down as 2. Don't leave it as 4/2. Likewise, if it goes up 2 and over 1, 2 divided by 1 is 2, you'd write that as a slope of 2. Don't leave it as 2/2. Write it as a slope of 2. So that's all you should need to be able to get through this sheet. Be sure to watch the video multiple times if you need help. And then once you've watched the video, if it's still not sticking, come up and ask for help. It's not okay just to sit and say, I don't get it, and then not do it. The only way you're going to learn these is by trying. So ask questions if you have them. Be sure to watch the video. Thanks.